Hi, people. Oh, hi. Um, I'm just gonna do the thing. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Formula E Championship here once again, and we're here for round 8 of the championship. And there's a reason why I put that music on from Grid 2 because everything's starting to heat up here in the Formula E Championship. I'm your host Blake Moore, and yeah, I cannot wait to get this qualifying on the way. And in the box today is gonna be the average person who usually comes here is the Robert Ionescu. How you doing, Rob?
I'm doing alright. I got a little bit of a stomachache, but aside from that, I'm excited for today.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. It's been a while, almost a month since the last one. Last time out, it was the Aragon race, which saw a lot of interesting storylines coming out of that race, especially with the fact of Rosetta Martinez won two on a bounce, which has happened twice this season because of the Audi of Koju Cheong, or was it Koji? I don't know which one, but I know for a fact it was one of the Cheongs who won two on the bounce this year. So yeah, and for Rimini Prix, we'll be using the Mazzano layout, but we're not going to be using the short layout. We'll be using the full big boy layout that MotoGP uses.
Yep,
So
it's
yeah,
an exciting track, honestly.
it's it's a good track, but I would say it's a lot better than what Formula E used in real life. But this is a video game, not real life. So heavy braking zones don't matter at all. So yeah,
Indeed,
right.
yes.
So the weather forecast looks like to be
You
okay.
didn't give the screen share.
But I know I jumped ahead a bit too much anyway. So the forecast looked a bit dry. But here are the first cars going out on track. Koji Cheong, who he was in the hunt of the championship, but he got taken out in Aragon. He got taken out by one of the, I think it was the Nissan. No, it was not Nissan. It was one of the midfield cars that he got taken out by, which really put a dent in his championship fight. Then we got McGinn and Kwan, who was performed decently last time out in Aragon, but he got punctured very badly in his suspension broke at Estoril, which wouldn't really good put a really good fight against the Division Racing car. And then we got Hum and Gwyn. If I can be honest here, is it just me or that Porsche is great in qualifying, but as soon as it comes to race pace, the Porsche just falls off immediately as soon as it gets onto race pace? A bit certain Italian, maybe Trulio,
Yeah,
mate.
it could be a bit like that, I guess.
Right, here we go into the final corner. I should let you have an onboard with Humlingren as he get ready to cross line and start his lap.
Yep, that's right. The first shoot came right into the Falco is what's going on next. Into the hard braking zone, but he's got the job done nicely.
Oh
He
god,
has
I
too much
forgot the
time.
image. Bruh. Broadcasting failure, we've forgotten the image. Sorry about that, people. That was very stupid of me. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let us see what it goes. To the left hander. First sector split, so it's going to be a 30.9 and don't give a quick shot. The heaviest braking zone of the back. Get some good traction on exit there. And prepare for the double right hander of Piemonto. Quite a long corner of over 180 degrees. As you prepare for the triple right hander of Curvane, he's holding up his fellow competitor Nguyen Quan. So let's see what's going to happen there. 183 in the middle sector. Quan much faster. He's going to beat his lap by quite a big margin. Luke Chung is also on a good lap, it seems, as they're on board with Quan Nguyen. They're on board with his compatriot. Good, good last corner of Curva Mizano we go. 90-degree left-hander. You need to be careful not to run too wide on the exit. Quan is going to get a good jump here. He goes first by over a second. Kochi cannot beat it. He's 3/10 off exactly. Let's see if Jamie Griffiths can get himself onto P1. Jamie goes across the line. It's third only. Cesar Cohen is third. Ko Jun Chung next across the line. He goes fastest by 16 to a second there, Blake.
Yeah, like also 600 attempts separate Kwan's time and Koju. Here comes Schlegel crossing the line. The Liechtensteinian, only 7th. But check. And Fritz Walter Yossi crosses the line here. We go to Jiag, only 2nd. Souza and the Addressy car crosses the line, only 8th. Fundert Loop, 5th. Here comes Miran. Evgy, the Swede, crosses only 9th. Jefferson only 11th. That is not a good lap by Jefferson, getting beaten out by some cars that should not be there, like Fundert Loop, who is in 5th. And technically speaking, a Group 3 car.
Yeah.
I just want to see if anyone is still alive. Oh, hang on, I got a text in the chat. Text is... Oh, it was just a layout so you can remember things. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Good lap for Coachman so far. Yeah, quite an impressive effort. Only drove the game 7 to 126s.
Everyone goes into the box and everyone seemingly is going into the box and letting the next group of cars come out.
Yep, that's right.
Martinez will be next to come out, as well as Mackenzie, Protsyuk, Neuville, and those are the ones who are great to come out so far.
Yep, indeed. Bit lonely, waiting for the cars to go out.
Anyways,
Yes, there goes. Garaitis is out on track, the Lithuanian driver. So is Mackenzie out onto the racetrack, as is with Proxy.
Neuville coming out of the pits as well. Alright, it's time for a lap with Scoratus this time. It's right. What?
Oh.
It's raining?
Yeah.
Huh?
There's no way. Well, looks like we have a little bit of a twist into this session. That might just screw over 9 people quite massively.
So basically, if the rain falls down heavy enough, basically, we basically have a Neo in 5th place. What is this? This has to be the easiest, like, grid decider in, like, GP4 OC history.
Yes, but let's see. Let's just wait because The track isn't getting any water right now.
I mean, Protix seems to be quick, but I don't know how long that's gonna last though.
Right is, he's one of the slower cars. I wouldn't expect him to get a high ranking result.
Yeah. One second off the pace. Kenzie.
Doesn't look too bad.
And if has stopped. Huh? Unless you,
Already?
yeah, it's like it's rained for like 1 second, and it's just immediately just gone. That has to be the weird. This is weird. This is weird weather. This is so weird.
You're right. Prusik finishes the lap, he goes third fastest. So clearly it was just drizzle.
Not enough rain. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a penalty if Alan continues to hold up Martinez. That's probably gonna be a penalty if Alan's gonna keep holding up Martinez. I mean, he is on a lap, but he should definitely get out the way. So yeah, he definitely ruined Martinez's lap. So
I wouldn't say this is a penalty.
I wouldn't say it's penalty worthy, but it's you're on the cusp of it, Alan. Just a little heads up. Martinez,
Not really. Both of them are just
miserable
finding their
12th.
Yeah, both of them are just doing their own flying laps.
Yeah,
Martinez was too close to the car in front.
yeah, I know, but like but I'm just keeping an eye on it. I'm not probably gonna say it's a penalty, but it's just keeping my eye on the on it. That's all there is to it. I'm not gonna penalise someone. I'm not a certain rally car driver. Oh, it's back. Oh dear.
The rain is back.
Unless it's a glitch, I don't know what the hell's happening.
Sorry, I got back.
I don't know what on earth is happening at the moment. It's like it's drizzling, but it's not like actually properly raining, or is it something wrong with the track? I have absolutely no clue what's going on here.
I don't know either, honestly.
This
Bit
has
of
to.
everything happening in this session.
I think this might go down as the weirdest qualifying session in GP4 OC history.
By the way, Blake, I've never seen a penalty for impeding in qualifying. At least not in the OC.
All right, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't know S about yeah, you're right. I don't know shit about stewarding. And we're off the air. As soon as I said that we're off the air, I knew it. I bloody knew it. I was gonna say that word.
Because it said shit?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's been enough time. We're still monetized. Just kidding. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's stream. We wouldn't be anything without you guys, so thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate you a lot.
Now stopped raining. This has to be the weirdest qualifying session of all time. Koju is on track with Souza in coming out as well as I don't think the Porsches might go out, and then Czech going out as well.
Kojun is on the outlap.
Right. Let's hope Koju Cheon can do a lap before before some sprinkle comes. But hopefully this will be the last time we'll see the sprinkle on this goddamn racetrack.
Might range for the race, you never know.
Yeah, it will be absolute chaos if it's the race. Koju crosses the line, starts his lap. I think he might catch some traffic if he's not careful.
Yeah, looks like a close window to get out to. Yeah, he will be
He might get
compromised
held
here
up.
by Brooke. Yeah, his lap is already
He's
over.
got held
His
up by
lap is already
Prozio.
over.
That's probably his lap. Donzo. Instantly.
And if you overtake Sprotsuk, the Russian Darius lap might be affected when he starts it. As Griffith is already trying to make a move.
Calm down, guys. We're not racing yet.
But try saying that again. They're already trying to make moves. And Protsuk has been overtaken, which means he will be running experiencing traffic.
Let's have a look at the time. Souza. He's a bit down on his last lap. Let's compare that to the Czech's time, who probably will cross the time line very soon. Significantly slower than last time. Souza is definitely down his middle sector by a long shot. Oh my god. I swear, I swear to god.
You know, I think there might be some big rain outside my place.
I guess the Rangers came to you then. But speaking of which, Fritz
Could be.
Water is improving on his original lap time by an absolute margin. Let's see what he can
Let's
do.
see, sector split could be significant. Well, not as much as I expected.
Yeah, I think he improved in the first sector, but like hasn't absolutely. I think he's annihilated first sector. Second sector's
Sector
not that
3 is
great.
where he's lost most to Kokju and Chunk, so let's see if we can make some gains into here into the final corners. With the left-hander here, and in towards Kurvanizano. Can he get the job done here? Let's see across the line, second place. He's gained 2/10 the last sector. Fantastic effort.
Meanwhile, Jay McKenzie is improving on a massively in the Techeetah, literally gaining almost a couple of tenths per lap. Now hitting us around the final corner. As McKenzie crosses the line in the Techeetah, only 10th. That was a bit surprising. Villanelle in the
yes, I agree.
Here we go, crosses the line. 7th. Jamie goes 3rd. Martinez does not seem to be improving. Oh dear, that's not great news for the. If you're the championship fight with Koji Cheong, that is not what you want at the moment. Carpenter. Martinez around the final corner. Here goes the Filipino. Crosses the line.
No, big improvement. Like, he did improve, goes to 7th place. Carpenter 11th.
I think that's all the qualifying runs for now. Martinez definitely needed that 7th place if he wants to be in the fight in today's race.
Yes, that's right.
That's for sure. And also bless me, people. That was a big sneeze.
Yeah, bless you. You still hear me? Like there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you just fine. I was just messaging someone. Don't worry about that.
All right.
I'm surprised that Thunder is still holding on to 8th place somehow. But here comes Alex. Here comes Alex.
Very good lap for the Vietnamese rookie driver there. Sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Lucian. is none of... Adventure in a miserable 18th. And Jefferson even in worse position of 21st. Compared to Martinez. There we go. Let's see what Lucian can do.
Would you like to take us for a lap, Blake?
Alright. Sure, I don't mind. So... Yeah. So the lap now starts now with a timing line. As Lucian crosses the timing line as he goes into the first corner, which is the big chicane, and then come on to the exit of Variante, the Picaro. And then into Curva del Rio. This long right-hander, just very long double right-hander. There's a lot of traffic in the way, which is the Andretti of Souza. But there was some dots on the racetrack, but I don't think that's a concern. He's a bit down into Curva... Caricia? Which is a decent overtaking spot, which Lucian needs to get that Andretti out the way into Curva Talmonto. As he just gets a bit held up by Souza, which I don't think this lap will amount to anything. I think it's only if Souza gets out the way. No, it doesn't.
Massively down.
Yeah. Tries to pass in Cravone, but he missed his opportunity. As Curva di Caro, he just doesn't get the Andretti out of the way. I don't think this lap will amount to anything, but yeah, this is
usually that move doesn't come off.
Yeah. Into Curva Mazzano, and off the kind of line. That is a not so good lap.
No, definitely not.
Funded Lou, it seems that she's down down a bit compared to her first couple of laps. As Lou crosses the timing line, she's massively down. I don't know what's happened to her.
Him.
I don't know what's happened to them. I don't know.
I don't think anything in particular happened. Looks like that portion of track might have a little spots of rain. But it seems like no, he was just massively off the pace. Jefferson is down. Seems the track might have went up a little bit, Blake.
Yeah, indeed. Souza Schlegel crosses the timing line. Way down, as well as Tom and Goyen. Fundut Lou, as well as Adventure. Qual as well. Koji hasn't improved. What can his brother do? Oh,
no, he's down in fourth.
So, any NASCAR fans in the chat? There's something down there reducing grip. If you don't get the reference, I don't know what will. FG crosses the line 3 seconds off his original time. Cohen making an absolute disaster class of Alan Jefferson. There's spots on the racetrack again. It's not looking pretty good at the moment. No, he's really improving. hell? Oh my god. Right. Please don't tell me he's actually bit. Hang on.
So that's down in the first sector quite a lot. Doesn't matter anyway. It's an in map.
Yeah. Alright. I need to go for a minute if that's okay. I'll be right back, people.
Alright, I'll keep you guys entertained in the meantime. Suda comes into the pit.
Alright guys, I'm back.
Welcome back. You didn't miss anything.
Oh yeah, the track is definitely wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. How on earth did that happen? It's literally the game hasn't read the rain or something.
I don't even know honestly, but this session is as good as done.
Yeah. I think the best way to think about this is I think we should just fast forward it. I don't think anyone's gonna get a lap in.
Yeah, Conjun Chung will take the pole, and he'll be delighted with that.
Yeah. So your top eight, your top drivers here today are in qualifying are Ko John Cheong, Zachary Fitzwalter, Jimmy Griffiths, Ko Ji Cheong, Roslan Pratsiuk, Hong Wing Nguyen, Rosetta Martinez, Fanford Lu, Bella Neuville, Cesar Cohen, Incompetent, and Alex Lucien. And could you do the rest? But I need a screenshot some things first because I don't want to lose my.
After that is Jay McKenzie in 13th, followed by Marek Tacek, Dylan Allen, Amin Nguyen, Jakubas Karnaitis, then Adventure, Miran Hefci in 19th. Then at the back it is Murilo Souza, followed by Jan Jefferson and Adrian Schlegel in 32nd and last. 2 seconds off the pace.
Alright people, hopefully this time I remember to take the image off instead of just letting the race play out and just see what the hell happens without actually showing you what the hell is happening. So instead I'm going to treat you to some grid 2 music whilst I'm going to sort this out. So I will see you guys in a couple of minutes time, or at least 50 minutes. You can entertain the rat shop, I just need to do some calculations.
Alright. I'll go on mute for a little bit. I'm going to restart my laptop. I'll be right back. back.
We're back again we're back again, and I'm happy about this this time.
All right.
Can't wait for this.
Share.
Can't wait for this race this time. So let me just stream it to the Rob. Let me. That was the wrong stream. Oh dear. Right.
Don't worry.
Nah, that's alright. Okay, drive. Let's just double check the grid if it's correct. So going down the order. So to start. So let me just check it through. Yeah, I got it right. It's okay. So on pole position is the Ko-Jon Cheong with Zachary Fitzwater in second, Jamie Griffiths in the other Jaguar in third, and his brother and Ko-Jon's brother Koji in fourth in the Audi.
Yes, that's right. After that, it's the two virgins of Ruslan Protsuk and Guanmin Kwan in P6, followed by Rosetta Martinez and Fan Glue in a very strong P8, the Neo.
In P9, we got Bella Neuville, and P10, we got Cesar Cohen Jr. in Carpenter in 11th, and 12th, we got Alex Alec Lucien, who should have qualified a bit better, but everything can happen in the race. Next row.
Yes, Jay McKenzie 13th, followed by Marek Ptacek in the Mercedes, 14th, Dylan Allen is 15th. After him is Juan Minguin, only 16th in the Porsche.
17th is Jacob Skraters in the other Neo, 18th is Daniel Venture, FG in 19th, Sousa in 20th, and the back two are...
It's Alan Jefferson in 21st, and Andrew Schlegel in 22nd and last.
Alright, let's see what the weather forecast is like. No rain. So,
Bone
dry for the race of the near the Adriatic Sea is the Bizarro ePrix.
Yes, that's right. Let's see who's going to take the win. Ko-Jon Cheong will have the advantage. He's got pole position, but watch for those Jaguars trying to make a move. Anything can happen.
So here we go.
Does.
So we go to the lights. It's going to be 3, 4, 5 lights.
And it's...
The Rimini ePrix is go at Mazzano as Koji Cheong gets an actually good start here. Zachary Fritzl got an even better start compared to the Malaysian driver as Koji goes into T1.
He's got to hold on.
has got it pretty well done, and here comes Jamie on the inside trying to force his way through. There's actually the Neo of Thunder Lou's actually up into 7th. That's great stuff from the Vietnamese driver, as Koji Cheong is still ahead from Zachary Fitzwater either going to Rio.
Kokchuk is getting the places overtaken Kokchi Chunk, as in the meantime, Kokchun is under pressure from the Jagger, sorry, of Fitzwater. He's gonna try and move. Can't find any way to squeeze through, down on the inside, nor on the outside. So he has to back down as Newerville ran quite close to the back of Lou.
The Adventure moving up already through the field, as actually in the back there, Jefferson Stone last compared to all the other top Group 1 cars. Jefferson Stone last compared to his competitors. Here comes Fitzwater with the move on the inside. He's up side by side with Koji. Can Koji hang it around?
Usually the move don't work, but this
Koji
time he has made it work.
That was close. Koji had the back out there. It would have been certain destruction if Koji just tried to hang it around. Would have been a big accident, but Koji played his cards right.
That was the rare move. Fitzwater made it work quite nicely though. Usually it doesn't come off, but he's made it work just fine, as now he's in the lead. Koljin Chung has dropped to 2nd, and he will be under attack from the other Jaguar of Jamie Griffiths, who is not thinking about diving down the inside.
But there is a driver trying to have a look on the inside, which is Alec Lucian, who's struggling behind Goeman Kwan. I mean, it is the first couple of laps, but you should not be behind that division, technically speaking, if you're a Group 1 car. But speaking of Group 2 cars, Ruslan is actually on the back of Jamie Griffiths. Okay, this is an interesting battle between experience versus body machine, I guess, because Ruslan has definitely been in Formula E before, and actually moved his way through F2 because of Formula E. Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing, but Jamie has definitely have the quicker car compared to Ruslan. But Zachary's rocketed away from Koju by a mile. But here comes Ruslan making a move, but
no chance.
Griffiths just says, "No, mate, you're not getting past."
It's quite difficult to overtake there. Fitzwater was an exception to the rule. We're going to see many drivers try to overtake into Kurvan on the inside and fail throughout the course of this race. The Coachman doesn't appear to be having strong pace at the minute.
Yeah, looks like Thunder Lou's party might come to an end because Belo Nueville and Ian Carpenter are on the attack compared to the poor Group 3 of the Neo, but they're defending for their life at the moment against Nueville and Carpenter, which is great to see. Encouraging signs for Neo if they want to move up to Group 2 next season for the new regulations. But always Kratos and another car's in the pits actually.
What's going on here?
Must have been some contact. Scrater's gone off.
And he rejoined right into the path
of another car. No, that's a pelt. I'm sorry, that is... Should we have a look at that one again?
It's clear as day. He rejoined into the path of Daniel Adventure, was that? Or no, it's the Porsche.
That was Jefferson, yeah. I think. Do you consider it as a dangerous rejoin?
I do consider it a dangerous rejoin, but he's got his own incident, so I don't know really what to say.
I think I will definitely look at it later, but speaking of which, Ruslan Protikon trying to defend against Koji. Actually, Koji wants to get past Ruslan because this is great advantage for Koji and others at the moment who wants to have that fight in the championship against Rosetta Martinez, who's stuck in P8, I think? Is it? P8? No, P6. So we got Belo Nueville versus Thunder Lou. Can Nueville
Hold on a second, I'll be taking a short break.
I know, it's alright. Koji actually defending against Rosetta Martinez on the inside. Oh, that was close. The two championship rivals getting so close together as they came through the fast right-hander, which usually ends in a crash sometimes. But smart driving by those two, and Schlegel is off to... Oh, for God. Alright. Here comes Belo Nueville. Out of the fight again, here comes Griffiths on the outside, gets blocked. To anyone who's new to the series, why is Ruslan racing under a Russian license? We only accept drivers who are not affiliated to the funny government. That's all I'm ever going to say here. Yeah, and who's turned to be trusted. Neuville on the...
What's going on?
It's almost a 4-5-way fight for P2, as Zachary's just gone. He's just gone. Literally 1.8.
This water pulling away 2.5.
Yeah.
He's gained a lot in that first sector. I didn't take a look at the fuel loads, but he's got very strong pace early on in this race.
Got 25 litres compared to everyone else. I mean, some people have underfueled, some has overfueled the car.
Formula E, but in this universe it still runs on gas.
Unfortunately, the game has used fuel units instead of batteries, so unfortunately I have to use the litre units, as Ruslan is trying to defend against, seems to be Koji Cheong. Ruslan hangs it round the outside, as Rosetta starts to close in once again, as Neuville tries to go on the inside, but gets blocked again, as Lucien started to lose touch with Cohen, which is bad. This is really bad for Lucien, who needs to be in the points to actually could be alive in the championship, whilst the Jaguars are absolutely trying to dominate this this race.
And here goes Griffiths. He's gonna go for it down the inside.
No.
Picking up an aggressive move, but he can't make anything happen.
Neuville having a look. No to no avail. She tried to have a look. As well as Dylan Allen. Allen actually trying to have a look, but gets blocked by Mackenzie.
Yep. Meanwhile, it's storming outside.
Koji Cheong having a go on Ruslan Protsik. Koji's actually going for a massive setting against Ruslan. Can Ruslan defend? Yes, he can. He defended the massive, could be massive dive bomb.
Yeah, he wasn't able to make it work. It's not so easy to overtake around here. But Fitzwater is extending his lead quite a lot.
Yeah, but it is easy to catch up here. Easy to catch up in on this track compared to overtaking. It's easy. Remember, there's the great one of the commentators.
As Lewis is going to do some defending here against the car behind him of Neuville. The Belgian driver unable to make a move work. Meanwhile, Lucien again unable to make the move work into Curvone. But Ptacek is able to make it work. He's gone through. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Really good move. As Ruslan is starting to lose touch with Griffiths and Koju. Here comes the two championship contenders battling out with each other. Here comes Koji and Martinez. Martinez gets blocked by Koji. As Thunderloose still holding back the DS and the Marseille. That was close. I thought he was going to. I thought Carpenter was going to slam in the back of Neuville there, but thankfully that didn't happen. And now it's 3.3 the gap between Fritzwater and Koju Cheong. I think we might see a dominant victory by Zachary Fritzwater, but although the last time he was in the lead, he had to slow down because of a yellow flag and cost him the win. But I don't think that will happen again. Here comes Neuville on the inside. The fun that Lou defends. Same story again with Adventure. Actually, fun that Lou's actually gained ahead of Neuville a bit.
Yeah, Neuville probably tried to make a move and failed. But this is helping Lou quite a lot. Carpenter gaining in the slipstream, but he's not going to be able to try anything. Curvone is a 4 apex right-hander.
Oh, we got a lock of it, Caesar Cohen Jr. Oh!
That was a very close moment. Could have been a very nasty rejoin. Could have been a very nasty collision.
And would have been an absolute firework of carbon fibre if Pachak couldn't get out of the way in time. Would have been not so great confetti. That's not the confetti that Mahendra wanted. So yeah, that's not what they wanted. But thankfully, very still in the hunt basically. Fun Lou still holding Neuville and Carpenter at bay. I don't know what they're cooking, but Jesus, they must be cooking up some great meals. Here comes Koji Cheong at the moment on the inside. Can he finally get past Ruslan? I think he's just ahead.
He's got him.
That is a great move, and that's a crucial one. That's some extra points that Koji needed.
Yep, he's back in 4th place after losing it at the start. Before this race, he was 13 points behind Martinez in the championship hunt. This will be helping cut the gap, of course, but he will not be taking the lead back.
Here comes Bill Neuville up against Kevin Fundutlu. Kevin Fundutlu, will they finally concede against Neuville? And the answer to that is still an absolute fat no.
Nope. No chance. In the meantime, Kogjun is 4.2 behind Fitzwater. He's shaking off Griffiths just a little bit, I think. Griffiths unable to pressurize him very much.
Yeah. Koji Koji sets the fastest lap of the race. So 1:29 flat compared to Fitzwater's 1:29.2.
Close to Protsuk in the meantime. The Russian driver will be under some pressure from the championship leader.
Indeed, I think there was a bit of a mishap as Dylan Allen actually is up into 13th place, which is quite surprising considering he's moving in a Group 3 car, which should not be happening. But yeah, here we are. Susan Allen is doing pretty well here. Here comes Neuville. Can she finally get past? I think she has finally. And Vundalu's made a lockup. That's be very bad on the tires. But
he's struggling, but he's lost that place. How many more will he lose? Next target on his back is from Aaron Carpenter. Let's see if Carpenter will be able to get him.
Here we go. Oh, I think Martinez just got past Russell and Protzer. Protzer can go for a move. That is a no. That is crucial for Martinez as well. Getting past Protsiuk.
Can we see a replay of the move? I would like to see how he got him.
Alright.
Also, so he got him down the inside of Quercia. I see.
Yeah, sent it to happen.
So down the inside of turn 7, nice and easy. So at this point, Martinez's lead would go down to 11 points if the race were to end like this. But I'm not sure it's going to end like this. Koji Chung is fast. He's gaining on Jamie Griffiths.
Also,
Protuk still staying close to the back of the man who just overtook him. But he's not gonna get him. Not at this time.
Protsiuk is still in the hunt. Yeah, you can see the gap just slowly getting away as Neuville's just pulled away from Fundutlu. Yeah. Yes. No, Koji is gonna get...
Griffith is losing touch with 2nd place. He's gonna have to think about defending from Koji Chung.
Yeah.
He's sandwiched by the two brothers at the moment. You know, Fitzwater made that move on lap 1. He made it count. He's extending his lead to 5 seconds now.
Yeah, around 5 seconds. Koji...
This could be crucial later on. There's no guarantee he will be the fastest later on in the race. Koji seems to be faster. Koji Chung appears to be the fastest car on track in my opinion.
Yeah.
So the bigger Fitzwater the bigger gap Fitzwater can build, the better for him.
Yeah, Thunderloo at the moment, yeah, they're dropping back a lot. They just couldn't. I think without Loco, they definitely killed the tires with that. Here they go. Last lap. There we go. Set to 1:29.6. 300 tenths.
No, it's not.
300 tenths faster compared to Griffith's last lap. Koji.
You mean 3 tenths?
Here we go. Pachek against Lucien. Lucien actually goes a bit wide.
Yeah, his run is compromised and he's lost the position. Out of the points he goes.
That's not very good for his championship, that's for sure.
No, he has scored every single race apart from Estoril. He's won the second race in Mexico. And he's got himself an F1 contract, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got
But
himself an F1 seat for next season as a venture. Oh, lock off from Quan. But it's not
yeah,
important.
big lockup.
Yeah, big old lockup.
Kochi trying to go side by side with Griffiths into Corbone, unable to make it work.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like they haven't. Looks like Koji wants to get Griffith out of the way quickly because Martinez is reeling in Koji like an assassin at the moment, like quietly moving around him.
I wouldn't say that. It's more like Griffiths holding up the pace.
Yeah, I know.
Unable to make a move here, he might have to struggle a little bit more behind him, as this is helping Martinez get close like you mentioned.
This is Koji's
Good
best
left
chance
hand,
yet.
there we go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Is he gonna dive around the outside? No. No way. He's actually trying to get him around the outside, but he can't do it. Also to note, Kokjun Chung is not pulling away from these guys. He's still 1.1 seconds further up the road. So after he passes Griffith, he'll soon encounter his brother. So let's see if Koji can get the job done early. I think this time might be it. This time might be it. Side by side with Griffiths in towards Corbone with the right hander. This time it is it.
Griffiths gets forced out. Yeah, that's moved. That's moved on.
That's a move for the podium. I know the two Malaysian brothers are both on the podium.
Meanwhile, Dylan Allen's got past Cohen. So Allen at the moment has some pace in that Andretti. I'm very surprised by that, but I'll keep it up, Dylan. We got a problem. Who was in the pits? Oh, it's Protschuk. No.
That was a jump scare.
Brake problem.
Well, let's hope he is able to get it stopped.
Yeah, he got it. He got himself in the pit, so he'll be all right. But man, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Yes, indeed. Thankfully, he can get it repaired, but his race will be altered, and he is not going to the end. So he was forced to switch to a two-stop, which means his chances of points are down the drain. Martinez also overtook Griffiths, unseen by the cameras. Look, he's up to 4th place. He's got past Griffiths. We are sent down at turn 1. So Martinez is not wasting any time. He doesn't want to let Koji pull away. And Griffiths went wide, just like Lucien did a few laps ago.
Yeah, but that actually puts Dylan Allen in a really good position. He's up into 11th place in an Andretti. Put that on your put that on your American. Put that in your newspaper, America. Put that on your headlines.
Well, he has scored points so far this season. He's 17th in the championship with just 2 points to his name.
Still be great for the American headlines, though, I must admit. But still...
Don't forget, Fandoklu is last in the championship. He is on 0 points. If he can hold on, it will be great for him. Very, very great.
Yeah, that'll be brilliant at the moment, as Fandoklu trying to defend against Pache. Oh, that was a bit. That was a nosedive across.
Yes.
I have seen divers dive that quickly.
Meanwhile, Dacek is trying his best to push, as Kokju Chung is 5.7 behind Fitzwater, 1.3 in front of his brother Kokji. We'll keep an eye on the gap between the two of them, but I would expect it to go down, as Griffith has lost pace. I think his tires are falling off. He's no longer keeping pace.
Oh, Bichat locks up! And locks up again! That is twice now!
But
well, that puts Allen in a really vulnerable position. Very vulnerable. Can Avenger go around the outside, but I don't think that's going to happen. Going on the inside.
No
Nope, that was
chance.
that was super close. I must admit, that was highway to
Yes,
the danger zone sort of close.
indeed. As Kogji Chung is very close to the back of Kokjun, but not close enough. He's only gained he's only gained 2 tenths since we last checked, so maybe his pace advantage is not so amazing. Or maybe he's used up his tires a little much trying to overtake Griffiths. Either way, Griffiths, he is falling off the pace a little bit, so it seems. 5.9 the gap between Fitzwater and Kokjun. 0.9, he's gaining another 2 tenths. So he's definitely gaining on his brother, and he sets the fastest lap of the race, 28.6. I don't know how much faster he is per lap than Fitzwater, but Fitzwater is still doing a decent job. His lead to Koji is 6.6 seconds, and he will gain some more time, assuming Koji struggles to overtake his brother Kokjun. They are not teammates, of course, so no special favors, no team orders or anything like that.
Yeah, you can't just you can't just say it's your brother, let's not race. It doesn't work like that in motorsport. Any position you gain has to be jockeyed for no matter what. So
Even Mark and Alex are like that.
yeah, yeah, we
In
know.
MotoGP.
Yeah, we probably know that. As Lucian
Except
has,
except in Thailand, where he deliberately stayed behind.
yeah, we know. Lucian and Pacheco are having a big old scrap with Alan, and Adventure are in touch, but Alan is out driving that Andretti at the moment. Can he pick up some more points for Andretti to make sure they can secure the spot for getting a Group 2 car next season? But against
What about exit though, as Lucian is side by side with Tachuk for P9, can he take it here? No.
Adventure does the same deed, but no success.
Kogji is being held up behind Kogjun. 4 tenths the gap.
That was a bit weird defended by Koju. That was a bit.
Fitzwater and Kogji are matching each other for pace on the last lap. Kogji needs to overtake his brother soon if he wants to win this race. The race win is definitely on the table.
Yeah, Adventure is trying to have a look, but sweep Costa knows by Pacheco. But here we go. Here comes the battle between the two brothers. To the
He's gonna
inside.
dive on the inside at turn 7.
Very close to the inside. Here comes Koji.
First chance he gets, first chance he takes. And he takes that place very well executed.
First come,
Very well
first served.
executed.
Sorry about
Puts a
that.
car between himself and Martinez.
So,
And if Kogji were to win the race, right, if Kogji were to take the lead, he would be level in the championship, I think, with Martinez.
I think you're correct, but Alan is trying to fight with Pacheco and Lucien, but he has another problem behind him. It's
Next target.
It's
next
an Audi.
Yes, indeed. The next target for Kogji is Zachary Fitzwater. The gap is 6.7. Fitzwater has been. Yellow flags, hold on.
Oh, it's Quad again. Envision has some bad. That is not very good for Envision. Like it's twice. It's like 3 races. It's like 3 races running that they had a problem with a car.
Protjuk also had an issue in this race.
Yeah, Protjuk had a brake problem, and what happened to Oh!
He got crashed into. Who was that?
That was Evshi.
What did Evchi do here? He dived on the inside.
And then bump. And then Quan just said, "I'll screw you," and it just takes him out.
It wasn't a mechanical problem, it was a crash.
It was a crash.
I'm not sure what to think of this one. FG was entitled to some space and Quan closed the door. FG is also out. FG is also out.
Yeah, because he lost the wheel as well. It's on the racing light. No, they cleared it up. So
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to think of that. It's like Evji absolutely sent Quan into the shadow round, but Quan should have gave Evji some space. But then again, Quan literally took revenge into his own hands and did a Carl Edwards and destroyed him whilst his tire's gone. So
what good did that do? Lock up there further ahead.
How's Pachek?
Lock. Meanwhile, 6.4. Koji has gained 3/10. He's gained 3/10 on Zachary Fitzwater on the last lap.
Meanwhile, Koju is defending against Rosetta Martinez, who's definitely 100% quicker than Koju, but Martinez is starting to get held up just a slight bit. Meanwhile,
If Martinez finishes on the podium today, he will remain in the championship lead no matter what.
Yeah, indeed. Koji is gaining. And actually, he's got him.
Martinez got him. Martinez has got him. And Koji couldn't fight that hard. Martinez is up in third place. And as things stand, let me do the math. Koji is on track to win this race. He is going to catch Zachary Fitzwater. So the Australian driver needs to push hard if he wants to win this.
Also, Koji has set the fastest lap, so he gets an extra point. And he sets another one, 28.5. So
I think he's gained quite a little. He's gained 4/10 on Fitzwater on that one. As Martinez is 3 seconds up the road, so Koji's got himself a nice safety cushion. To Rosetta Martinez further behind. He's
also,
not gonna have to worry about him. He can just go after and Fitzwater and chase. Yes.
Yeah. Thunder Lou's got a bit of a safety cushion to Pachek, Lucy, Dillon, and Adventure, but I don't know how long that's gonna last though. As you can see, Pachek gaining, but Adventure having a look on the outside, but doesn't seem to get the traction down.
Is this battle of mid?
Probably, yeah.
Either way, Lou doing his best to hold on in a difficult race for everybody. It's a difficult track to pass, but you can definitely make it work. As Koji has just got another 3/10 out of Zachary Fitzwater's lead. So he's done. Fitz has done an incredible job in the first stint, but looks like he doesn't have the raw pace all the way.
It's going to depend on the second stint, though. How long can Fitzwater be ahead?
Let's take a look at their fuel loads. 13 laps for Fitzwater. Koji, one more lap. So actually Fitzwater has a fuel advantage.
As well as Martinez. I think the biggest fuel advantage is Griffith and Neuville, surprisingly.
And Griffith's pace is bad, so even with less fuel in the car, he's struggling for pace. He's going to be even slower in the second stint.
Yeah, possibility.
5.8. We'll get an update on the gap soon, I would hope.
Yeah, Alan's been passed. I mean, to be honest, at some point that's going to happen.
Tajik is going to attack Lou once again. He is unable to make it work. Actually, Lucian also unable to make anything happen.
And yeah, this is looking pretty decent. So Thunder Lou still ahead. Can Lucian make a move on the check-in driver? Here we go. But Pachek defends to the inside though, so he's safe for now. Dylan Allen still trying to keep in touching distance of the pack. Meanwhile, further back, Souza is defending against, seems to be Ruslan. Yeah, against Ruslan. So Fitzwater, actually Fitzwater set a limit 28.8.
We'll get an update right now. 5.7. So Kochi is 3/10 lap faster than Zachary Fitzwater.
As well as Martinez. Don't forget Martinez, he's done the same thing as well.
So Martinez is matching Kochi, and both of them are 3/10 faster than Fitzwater. Well, as things stand, I would expect Kochi trying to win the race for Martinez coming in second. But Fitzwater, he knows a thing or two. I don't think he's going to let go of this win so easily.
I think Jaguar will
pull first sector split.
Yeah, Jaguar will definitely pull something up the sleeve. And oh god, this is battle for eighth, by the way. Almost 6 cars in this battle.
There is a massive void from 7th place all the way down to here. Massive gap. The entire line for the back straight.
Pachek getting a slipstream off of for Nutlu, but Lucien get another slipstream off with the Mercedes. Outside, really?
No chance, no chance here. It's like a DRS train without the DRS. 5.555.
Or
Meanwhile,
it's
Koji is behind, so he's gaining. He's continuing to gain.
Yeah, or it's peloton racing as the FV community calls it. This is peloton racing. Yeah, this is bad.
You could say that again, I suppose. 5.2, so he's gained half second on this lap. Koji is hammering the gap down. Slowly but surely.
Oh, Grim's got a problem! Oh dear, it's another one! Seconds, two in a row. He's got a problem. And there goes the battery.
Engine is gone. Engine is gone for Jamie Griffiths.
Yeah.
What a shame this is for Jaguar. They were looking so promising early on in the race. Now Griffiths will retire from today's race. His fourth retirement of the season, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he's pretty good, but this it's just the Jaguar just seems to be unreliable for his car, and now he's gonna take a detour.
He has gained another 2 tenths. Meanwhile, yes, indeed, a big shame. That's quite unfortunate. Yellow flags, and you know what this means? It means Fanduklu is now defending for P7.
Also, you know what that means?
Perfect segue, as I was saying. As I was saying P7, he just flashed through to get the P7 marker.
Yeah, I know P7, but also it means no overtaking, people. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. In a different section of track, though. Meanwhile, Fitzwater, the gap is 5 seconds. Confirmation there that Jamie Griffiths is out of this race. Unfortunately. Is the gap 4.8? That's 4 tenths. Koji Chung is 4 tenths faster than Zachary Fitzwater on the last lap. He continues to gain. Martinez is a little bit slow, just a touch slower than Koji as things stand.
Yeah, by the looks of things, yeah.
He was doing an amazing job to defend against this whole train of cars. Let's see though. He's under attack from Tacek. Tacek can't make it work. Can't find a way through. Neuville promoted to P5 following Griffiths' DNF. Following that engine failure.
I've got a bad feeling it's a lockup.
Nothing too consequential though. He's struggling for grip, struggling with the tires. This will not do the tires any good. But he is holding on quite bravely. 4.2 between the leaders. In the meantime, let's keep an eye on that gap. As Tacek is thinking about a dive, but unable to make it. Another lockup meanwhile.
That's Lucien.
Yes it is, yes it is. Martinez has lost 3 tenths to Koji in the meantime. As Fitzwater, 4.1 was the gap. What will it be now?
Another fastest lap, 128.3. Holy moly, Empire.
He's gaining quite a lot, isn't he? He's gonna catch him in 8 laps time or so. Well,
I think
he'll catch him after the pit stops.
Yeah, by that point the pit stop wars will be on the way, very well on the way. So I don't think he will.
Most of the gain is in the first sector. Look at this. He's gained 2.5 tenths in sector 1 alone.
Yeah.
Martinez is losing touch. I think his tires might be falling off. He's starting to lose ground compared to Koji Chung. Vandoklu is doing an incredible job keeping. I'm not even gonna count these cars behind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 cars. Technically.
And they're
another lock
and the front and the back of this train are both Vietnamese drivers, so it's a huge Vietnamese sandwich. 3.6. Meanwhile, Koji has made another cut to the lead. He continues to impress with strong pace.
As looks like McGrain has got past Cohen. Yep.
Yes, he has got him. Good job. And he's gained another 4 tenths. Koji is gaining. He's gaining quite a lot.
I think it's almost time for pit stops, I think.
It looks like he's matched his tires the best. Out of the top 3 anyway.
Yeah. Darnell sees a gap, but doesn't go for it though. Mackenzie tries to look for a move, but doesn't go for it.
No.
This is lit. Mackenzie's car. No, not Mackenzie. Bloody. Who is it? Griffiths' car is still there on the track. I just realised now. Hang on. Let's have one with Schlegel.
Where?
Yeah, you can't park
yeah,
there,
there
sir.
it is. There it is, yeah.
You can't
Well,
park
no
there.
they've ruled, the race officials have ruled no safety risk or anything like that. So they're just leaving it over there.
Welcome back, 1990s Formula 1. I missed you, buddy.
2.8, he's gained another 3 tenths. Koji Chung is in. He's getting tantalizingly close to the lead of the race.
First pit stops on the board. It will be Bellanueville. She'll be in the pit lane this lap.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, first scheduled pit stops anyway.
Yeah, first scheduled.
He's gained our 2 tenths in sector 1, has Koji. Dacek tries a move into turn 1, unable to make it work. Doesn't seem to have any confidence in the tires to go for that move.
Also, Lucian's been overtaken by Adventure and seen by the cameras. As
Those people are gonna try to jump Lou, especially Adventure. I think Adventure definitely has the pace to undercut Van der Kloe.
Yeah.
He's gained another 10th and a half as Koji.
Adventure gonna go for the double. The answer is no.
No, not quite.
The pits goes
River is coming in. Yep. In she comes. And this pit lane is rather long. You don't want to be doing a 2-stop around these parts. But thankfully everyone is on the 1-stop in here. As Newerville is being serviced. .4.
That's enough to get. That's enough to get to the end.
Yep, naturally. As Mackenzie is trying to make a move. Alan side by side with another car. Wait, has Lou been overtaken?
Huh?
Lou's lost 2 places. I want to see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, they gone wide.
Yeah, he's gone
Oh,
wide. His
dear.
defense has ended. His defense has ended and he's dropped down 2 places. Mackenzie and Dacek have gone through. And Lucian as well.
And also Newerville just got ahead of a teammate. So so this is crucial for Newerville, but Pacek is next to go in this lap.
Newerville was not racing anyone either way.
No,
She's set for 5th.
But it's just good to be in front of your teammate anyways.
Yes, that's true.
Good for the papers, isn't
2
it?
seconds exactly. Meanwhile, Koji, we weren't looking at the gap anymore. He is passively pushing. I expect these guys will come in soon.
I think Fritzwater will box first, I believe.
1.6, the gap. Koji is on fire right now. I think Zachary's tires have gone off.
Oh dear, this is really bad if you're Mercedes team boss at the moment. The guy who is on fresher tires, but But it's not going to matter anyways because Pachak's going to go in the pit lane. But he did slow up. Oh dear!
Lucien through goes Lucien. Unbelievable.
Now Neuville is now stopped behind Lucien because of their teammate went in the pit box.
Yeah, but Lucien will pit soon anyway.
Yeah, I know, but
this lead is coming down faster and faster. Gojo will catch him. He might even get a jump on him in the pits.
oh, another lockup by Lucien. Not Lucien.
Lou.
Lou. Sorry.
It's fine.
26 seconds the gap. Oh dear. It's a check.
Patrick is in the pits. 6.6 seconds stop.
Now a lap down to the no, not a lap down. How am I talking about? Skirasis will be the one who's be a lap down. Now Fritzwater is going in the box this lap. I think Martinez as well is
Only 4 tenths slower on the last lap. I think no, Martinez's teammate is getting the call. So Martinez will wait one more lap, I think.
yeah.
Lou is defending against Dylan Allen in the meantime.
Grana's going in the pits as well.
Yes.
Mackenzie's going in as well.
Looks to me like the overcut is the better strategy today. 1 second the gap between the leaders. Griswater is feeling the pressure, but he's coming in now. He might be getting jumped on his out lap. We'll see. I expect Goju Chung will come in next lap, and he's gonna push hard on his in lap. He's close to the back of Fitzwater, but now the Australian will come into the pits. And Koji slows down. He will take the lead provisionally. He'll be hoping he can take it more permanently after the pit stops.
Yeah.
He's had to slow down there a little bit, Blake. Could cost him just a little bit. It could mean he's gonna have to make the move on track on Fitzwater.
Yeah. Martinez. Yeah, the top three is coming into the pits. Fitzwater's already out.
6.3 seconds stop. It'll be crucial that he avoids any traffic.
I think he's gonna avoid a lot of traffic because it's like a 25-second gap.
Yeah. There we go. This is the most important lap for Fitzwater's race. He needs to get those tires up to speed quickly, because Koji Chung is coming into the pits, and he has a credible chance of overcutting him and taking the lead.
Also, also Martinez and Koju also going in the pit lane as well.
Yes. Lucien is in the pits meanwhile. 6.2 seconds stop for the French driver. Schlegel is also in.
Lufax was greatest. Koji in the pits. Ready to go.
Can he take the lead right here, or is he gonna have to get the job done on track? Let's see, in he comes. The fastest driver of the first stint definitely was him, as he and Martinez make the one and only stops of the day. Will he be in front of Fitzwater or behind him? This pit stop could be crucial. 5.8, fast, very good stop there.
Oh, he's been held up by Koju! Oh dear!
That was a jump scare. But yes, his brother has not done him favors here. He's been held up a little bit of time, and who's going to be in the lead as a result of this? It'll be Owen Carpenter momentarily.
Here we go. It's Fritzwater. He's in the lead.
This hold up was quite substantial. Yeah, very substantial. Fitzwater's advantage is all the way back up. Let's see, what is Fitzwater's advantage?
3.3.
3.3 seconds. They're 1 second apart when they came into the pits. Now Koji has lost further 2 seconds. He's gonna have to make up that deficit once again.
Meanwhile,
Martinez gained the most on Koji. He was over 5 seconds down. Now he's just 2. Koji is very lucky he didn't get held up any further. Otherwise, he might have lost position to Martinez. But he's got to chase Fitzwater down one more time, and then pass him for the win.
Yeah.
I think that little hold up caused by Kogjun might have given Fitzwater possibility of winning this race, but he needs to hold on to his tires. Especially towards the end of the stint, he was not holding on to those tires very well.
I will say one thing though. In sector 1, Fitzwater's was 3.3, and now it's 3.1 the gap. So Koji is not lying down to have a nap.
Is definitely not happy about that hold up, and looks like if Fitzwater wants to win this race, it's going to be tricky. He will have to defend for at least 15 laps. For at least 10 laps. I think Koji will catch up to him in 5 laps time. If Fitzwater wants to win this race, he's going to have to defend for at least 10 laps, maybe more.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, but I don't think he can do it.
Ian Carpenter is gonna box in this lap, which will take the actual lead back to Fitzwater, and the fight resumes between the two of Fitzwater and Koji Cheong. Meanwhile, the gap between Alan and Lucien. Let's see what the gap is like. Last time it was 16 seconds. Now crossing the timing line, it will be around. Interesting. In Carpenter and now in the pits, probably will be in like P6 or something. As Fitzwater takes the actual lead of the race, as well as Koji will be in second, as Martinez will be in third. Alan can still make a decent pit stop out of this. It's like 16 seconds, but then again, it's like 47 seconds to get out of the pit lane. So I don't think it's going to be as smooth sailing.
No, probably not.
And also, I think Ian Carpenter has actually overcut him at Bella-Neuville actually. So
by a big margin. Also, Neuville's traffic issues definitely didn't help her out. As Alan is in 2 seconds between the leaders, that's the gap Koji has to overcome if he wants to win this race.
6.4. But Dylan Allen will be probably the freshest person in the entire field. But however,
hold on, Protsuk is trying to make something happen here. He's trying to go around the outside of Lou, unable to make it.
Jefferson has the same question.
It's a shame seeing Van der Loo outside of the points now.
But Dylan Allen has actually jumped Honmingoyen actually, so Allen's in a decent position, but needs to gain some time.
I feel sad seeing Lou out of the points now.
Yeah, a valiant effort by them before everything went into the bin. That was close, and that was 1.8.
Yeah, indeed. He's definitely cutting that advantage, as Fitzwater might be having some trouble with lapped traffic soon enough. It's Skiritis who could be holding him up.
Lucien on the inside. No!
He can't overtake Adventure here. .4. He's definitely there, making his presence known, as Fitzwater will need to lap this guy soon enough. Can you get Skiritis here?
Yeah, needs to lap Skiritis pretty quickly and efficiently if he wants to overtake Skiritis, but there's the Frigaggio in the background, as Fitzwater is still being held up by Skaratus, but Skaratus I think by now should like get out of the way or something.
Yes, indeed. I think he will make one of the main straight.
Yeah, possibility.
I
That's
wonder if Martinez has any chance at second place, as he's made way earlier. Koji had to overtake him, but let's see now. 7/10. This has cost Fitzwater some time, and now Koji Chung is finally been striking distance for the race win. 15 laps to go. Like I said earlier, if Fitzwater wants to win this race, he will have to defend for 15 laps.
Lock up!
And already that defense is not starting off well. Martinez is also here, look. Thanks to the lapped car, he's come closer.
Yeah. On board on the nose shot of Koji. Having a look against Fitzwater is now three temps. Now this could be the start of a biggest defense in FE history as Martinez forces his way through.
The biggest defense would be what I did against Kumar the previous season at Dubai. If you remember, you are an elite. It was a fantastic defense. As now it's time to see, can Koji take the lead here in towards Curvone? He's going for it.
No.
Side by side, no.
Round 1 goes to Fitzwater for now.
He's defended 1 lap. Can he defend 14 more?
There's no pun intended.
No.
No other battles yet. Looks like the lead battle is the only one that's really going on. Fitzwater.
Yes, indeed.
Here we go, round 2. Koji goes to the inside. Fitzwater defends to the inside cleanly.
When's the last time Fitzwater's won a race?
I think the closest he's got to the closest he's got to a win was actually in Brazil, but unfortunately, Blue Flags had other ideas. So yeah, let me just check real quick. I don't want to interrupt the stream. I'm gonna find it out on my own.
No, I'm looking at his wiki page.
All right. So Koji versus Fitzwater. Fitzwater defends the inside. Actually leaves a gap over it as Koji splits to the inside. As holy moly, that was touched there.
That was close. That was close. His last win was last season in Champ Car. He won at Indianapolis with Penske.
Which was the first race of the season, I would presume, is it?
Yes. Yes, he won in Champ Car last season in the first race.
Dylan Allen is actually catching Mackenzie. That is something I never would have said in my lifetime.
That's a surprise. You know, Martinez has gotten much closer to the leading duo.
So we have a three-way fight for the lead, including the 2 championship contenders. I mean, wait, would Fitzwater be in the championship after this race? But no, I think he's way down. Is he? What position is he right now?
I'm telling you, he is 6th place. He's on 54 points. He's very far down.
Yeah, but will be great for Jaguar though. But the thing is that Jamie's not there to help.
Yes, indeed.
Help Fitzwater. So it's probably gonna be 1v1v1 triple 1v1s against.
Free for all.
Yeah, basically that. Dylan Allen.
Allen is right behind Mackenzie, unable to make a move work.
He's surprisingly quick at the moment. Like 1 minute 29. Almost flat last lap, which is very surprising. But anyways, back to the lead battle at hand. 30, almost 10 laps to go. I mean, there's only like 12, is there? I think Dylan. Nope, he's not gonna go for a move. Right, back to the leaders now. Koji, Fitzwater defends again, as Martinez is getting closer and closer, hunting him down like a shark.
You can tell quite clearly who the slowest out of those 3 drivers is. It's the one at the front. It's Fitzwater, but he's got track position. He's trying for dear life to hold on to this win. Is Koji gonna switch to the inside? No, he's not.
Martinez is now joining the party, but for now, Dylan Allen's on the back of Mackenzie, but I feel like we might need to cut away from this battle in a couple of seconds' time to focus on the leaders. I think now's the right time.
Yes, that's good timing. Good traction out of turn 6. Can he make something happen in towards Quercia? Or is he too far back? He is too far back. He needs to be cautious. He can't afford an incident that will throw away a lot of points, especially with Martinez. There to take advantage.
Now it's
Gap is 13 points.
Now a three-way fight is now among them.
Yes.
Allen doesn't get enough overlap. Let's see what's going to go on here. Fritz Walter versus Koji!
No, that was close. That was the closest he's gotten so far. But still, he has to stay behind.
Fritz Walter defending for his life, defending if he's like defending his own bloody flag. But give credit where it's due for Fritz Walter, who's not probably the fastest car in his train, but defending like an absolute animal compared to Koji. To the outside.
Koji's going to the left. He's going to switch to the right.
Fritz Walter defends to the right as well. Martinez is there. He's 100% there.
I'm starting to believe he might actually be able to do this.
11 laps to go for Fritz Walter at the moment. Can Allen actually overdrive for one moment before we switch back to the leaders? The answer is no.
It's tricky to overtake on the Sauna, but Koji Chong and Rosetta Martinez have overtaken a lot of cars. Now there's only one more car left for them to pass.
At the moment, Koji's still on the outside line, but Fritz Walter still hangs on in there.
Yes.
Another close call.
It's never going to work like this. You need to be more creative.
More creative, more like absolutely sending it into the hairpin. No offense, but most of the passes happen around that part of the track. But
yeah, it's just a matter of traction. If you can be close enough to have a proper run.
It's just all
because
about
you're not going to get through the dive bomb from miles away.
Yeah, it's all about traction and grip. Koji having a look on Fritz Walter actually decided not to make a move this time, which is actually might be a good idea. But however, it has given the Martinez an opportunity to gain.
Martinez hasn't had any chance to overtake Koji.
Actually, Fritz Walter's actually pulled himself a bit of a gap, which is great news for him. He's starting to pull away.
That's what happens when you fail an overtake.
He's actually starting to catch the lap car of Souza and Schlegels, the top three now. So this
These guys could influence the play quite a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of a do or die situation for the top three. I'm
starting to believe Fitzwater can actually do this.
Yeah, I think Fritz Walter might actually just hang on to first place, but however, Koji is starting to come back right.
The Blue did it in the first stint for a long time. Can Fitzwater do it in the second stint? Great, looks like the storm in my area has finished, thankfully. To the left we go with Koji. Is this the move? Let's see. Goes left, he goes right, and he's gonna dive.
Into T1. Fritz Walter says, "You shall not pass." But oh, that was close.
Martinez had a little look. He tried to get his nose in there, but unable to make it work.
Indeed.
And because of the failed attempt at turns 1 and 2, Koji has lost time and is dropped further back. He's not going to get a chance to attack into Quercia. That's the main reason. He is too far behind here. He needs to be more patient. And I think he knows his best chance is a dive bomb at turn 7 right here. But he's not going to be close enough if he attacks into turn 1 and fails.
Alright, here we go. Championship battle between Martinez and Koji. Koji just... Oh, he's locked up! That was so close. That was super close.
You scared the hell out of me, Blake.
Jesus. Sorry, Rob, but like, I just... Jesus, that was
fine.
so close. Koji, side by side between Martinez. I think Fritz was just pulled away from both of them due to that lock-up.
Yep. Definitely pushing hard.
It's giving Fritz some breathing room, but Martinez needs to think about this. It's better for him not to attack Koji at the moment. They should focus all that energy on Fritz. But Martinez seems to be still wants to attack.
Koji is faster than Martinez. He knows he doesn't have to worry about him unless he makes a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, that
is bad for him. Two drivers are on the pressure at the moment, which is Koji and...
Very bad run out of Curva del Rio for Fitzwater. This is Koji's chance. Is he gonna go down the inside at Quercher? Can he take the lead finally? Is he gonna go for it? He is going for it, and he has taken the lead. Finally, Koji Chung leads the Grand Prix. Sorry, the ePrix. And Fitzwater's defense has come to an end.
But for how long? Fitzwater still has the slipstream against Koji, but he gets a really good traction compared to Fitzwater. But Fitzwater seems to have a slipstream compared to Koji.
That little lockup Fitzwater made at Curva del Rio is what cost him.
I know
that's
what
what cost him the win.
Fitzwater's still in there somehow, trying to...
I want to point out one more thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Carpenter is catching Kojun for 4th place.
That's surprising.
Yes, indeed.
Then Allen's got into the top 10. That's good. Fitzwater is actually having a go.
Carpenter started 11th, by the way. He can for
no avail.
No, Koji Chung has taken the lead, and now I think he can finally consolidate on it and pull away.
But for how long?
I don't think Fitzwater is a threat anymore for the win.
But for how long though? Because remember, there's these two cars ahead.
Well, yes, but I think they're it's going to take a few more laps to catch them. Did I jinx Fitzwater by saying it? I was thinking he could hold on till the end. You know, as things stand, gap in the championship will be down to 3 points in Martinez's favor.
Martinez probably might rectify that if he's going to overtake Fritz.
Wait, does fastest lap give a point?
Yeah.
There will be 2 points in Martinez's favor, not 3.
Fitzwater locked up again. Yeah, Fitzwater's definitely seemed to be out of the...
Feeling the pressure. Koji has put a second on him already in this lap alone.
Meanwhile, Slago and Souza are in their own fight, but they need to get out of the way soon enough for Koji Cheong.
Yes. .8 seconds in a single lap. Well, okay, a little bit more than a single lap, but Koji has definitely got incredible pace. Yeah. And he would be absolutely delighted to have finally made that move.
Souza versus Slago, but Koji is in this middle of the fight. I don't think this is really good news for Koji. Souza lets him go.
The last 5 races, including this one, have all been won by either Koji Chung or Rosita Martinez. So the two of them are clearly the championship protagonists. But let's see if Martinez can get second and get himself another 3 points, which could be crucial. Okay, Goji has lost some time with the traffic, but there's no issue at all. He is pulling away from Fitzwater again, soon enough. Dylan Allen against Ptacek for P9. Dylan Allen is doing an incredible job, by the way.
Yeah, Alan's doing an
I've
incredible job. I've been saying it like all race. He's doing pretty well to drive the wheels off of it compared to. I'm not going to talk about Sousa. Let's just pretend he's in a different team. Sousa, yeah, compared to Dylan Allen's race is it's like two completely different stories being written at the same time. Fritz Walter,
yeah, that's right.
Martinez still trying to chase down Fritz Walter for second place, but doesn't seem to be in his own.
I think Goji will be very happy if Fitzwater can hold on this time.
Yeah, because there'll be crucial points that Martinez can lose, and also Ian Carpenter can actually reign on Koji's.
You've got him. Yes.
Yeah, Koji's parade.
He led that race for a lap or two. Now he has a chance to threaten 4th place after having started in 11th outside the top 10.
A really good performance by Ian Carpenter.
4 laps left in this race.
Carpenter goes to the outside.
No chance.
Lucien just says absolutely not.
Yep, indeed.
Alan, no. That's it. That's an absolute no.
Because Carpenter.
Shoot! Koji's got a problem. Oh dear.
Oh no. Electrical problem, it said, I think.
Yeah, no, Koji, not Koji. Koji's got a problem.
Yes, I know. Kojun is got an issue, and that is why Carpenter got through. He will make it to the pits, but is he gonna stay in the points? I think he might stay in the points.
Only if Koji makes around the track, of course.
What a shame, though. This is the pole sitter, and the Venturi driver has an issue. Three laps to go. And Hyun, I think you might have cursed your brother instead. I don't know, though. Anyway, he will come into the pits. Yep, and he comes. Newerville will take the position, move over to P5.
As well as Venture. 5.6.
Yep. Reminder Adventure has gone from 18th to 6th. A very, very impressive drive from Adventure. And the German with a fantastic drive.
My FPS just dropped. For a little bit there.
Oh, I see. Colton emerges in P8, just behind Lucian actually.
Yeah. Alan, I think, just barely locked up the car.
Yeah. I have to be honest, I didn't think I would be able to do the whole race, but I'm glad I was able to do it.
Yeah, that's great. That's all right, buddy.
Yeah. Alan versus Dutchek. Once again, you can't make it work. Truck driver keeps him behind. Wait, the fastest lap is 2 points, not 1 point.
He has 2 points, so advantage for Koji at the moment.
Well, if things stay as they are, that means Koji will gain 12 points, so Martinez will lead by only 1 point after this.
Which will be interesting.
Once,
Which will be, and this will be the final European round of the season. So, and the next one will be Okayama. Which is, I don't know why I picked Okayama, but okay, but anyways, crossing the final line goes Koji as he starts the final lap. See if there's any more battles going on. Here comes battle between the Venturis. We need to make sure they don't hit each other. That's the worst possible outcome for both of for Venturi.
yes indeed, last lap. Dutchek not making it easy.
Yeah.
Martinez wasn't able to actually gain on Fitzwater anymore. It looks like he couldn't get close enough to attack him.
Yeah.
So Fitzwater actually having decent pace here at the end.
Koji is absolutely, ever since he's passed Fitzwater, he's absolutely dominated. Not dominated. He absolutely rocketed away from Fitzwater. We thought this would be a Leicester flag Fitzwater win. I guess we're wrong. It was Koji Cheong who walked from 4th or even 5th all the way to 1st, and gained from lap 1 all the way to the final lap, which, to be honest, greatly deserved by Koji, who, even though he had been held up 2 times, especially by his teammate, not by his brother, and probably even lap traffic, but at the moment, as Koji Cheong will come
fantastically.
As meanwhile, Koji Cheong will come round the final corner, and this will be crucial for the championship, as Koji's back in the fight, as Koji wins here at Rimini and says another fastest ever, 1 minute 27.8. Boom!
Getting the fastest lap at the very end. That's impressive. Fantastic work. He wins, and this is a brilliant drive. A very attacking drive. Son Carpenter finishes P4. But what an amazing drive for Koji Cheong. I have no complaints with that performance at all. That was incredible.
Meanwhile, Koji's got past his teammate, so there was some consolation. But can Dylan Allen, can he finally get past that Mercedes, who's been struggling and just trying to make sure that Allen can get in front of that Mercedes for so long? Here comes Allen on the inside. Can he finally get? No, I don't think so. It'll be the Portimao situation all over again. No, Estoril situation all over again. Where Group 3 cars trying to battle with Mercedes, and I don't think it's worked out properly. As Sklusian will take P8, and I think Pacek will be in P9, and Allen will be in P10, which honestly is great for Andretti. But can he make it around the final corner? Here we go. To the line now. Can he? Are they going to make a photo finish?
No, he's not.
No, he's not going to do it. But oh, so close though. 0.043 before the line.
That was close. He gave his best shot.
But still, it's Koji Cheong who has definitely won the race, that's for sure. With Fitzwater in 2nd, Martinez in 3rd, 4th, and you get the deal. Your winner today.
Indeed. That was a fun race. That was a very fun race, Blake.
Yeah, I do admit it was a fun race, and this will be it for the European part of the season. And we have 3 rounds left of the Formula E season, and then I'm done and I can get on with other stuff in my life. It's almost been like 2 years.
Indeed.
2 years of this. 2 years.
My God. Yeah.
Yeah. And we still couldn't get past the next season. But honestly, who cares? It's Koji Cheong. It's Koji Cheong who has won the Rimini ePrix and the final European part of the season. And it's going to be Zachary Fitzwater in 2nd, Rosetta Martinez in 3rd, Ian Carpenter in 4th, Neuville 5th, 6th is Adventure, 7th is Kojon Cheong, 8th is Eric Lucian, 9th is Marek Pacek, 10th is Dylan Allen, 11th is Jay McKenzie, 12th is Ruslan Protic, and you can do the rest.
Alan Jefferson finishes 13th, followed by Juan Minguian. Cesar Cohen is in 15th, followed by Fanduklu. Unfortunate for him to miss out on the points after a very long defense. Adrian Schlegel is a lap down in 17th, followed by Murilo Souza. Then Yuka Vascaret is in 19th. And not classified are Jimmy Griffiths, Gurmin Kwan, and Miran FJ. And the fastest lap on the last lap went to Koji Chung, of course, confirmation there. Both the Audis were the fastest drivers today.
Yeah, Audi powertrain domination, and here is our constructors' points, which Audi gains 33 points from this race, which is
nice.
Which is nice. This is what they need to boost themselves up the order for when they're going to arrive in Japan. So, thank you guys for watching this Formula E race. It's been a while since the last one. It's only like 1 month, I know, but it's not like, the Alton Park one to Zolder. Honestly, it could be worse, but yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. But still, my exams are finished. I could probably do more, and there's only 3 races left in the season. So, thanks, Rob, for commentating with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
I think some other thanks has to be you guys for watching this stream, even though I did a literal Top Gear momentum qualifying, but honestly, I don't mind it. So, thank you guys for watching. The next round will be at Okayama, or Idea, if you're a 90s person, for the Japanese for the Monosaka ePrix, and it'll be the first time that the Okayama circuit will be used in the OC, since Joe tested it in 2015, which never worked, but thankfully enough, I found a fix around that, so we can race around there, and that's it. So like and subscribe for GP4 OC content, and we'll see you guys in the next stream for Formula E. I've been Blake Moore, he's been Rob. We'll see you for the Monosaka ePrix in Japan, and there's only 3 rounds left. Goodbye, everyone.